Hey everybody, it's me, Eric from EPAutos.com, your Libertarian car guy, and I'm going to do a quick walk around of the just updated 2018 BMW X3. Very wisely, BMW has decided to not fix what ain't broke. Looking at the X3 here, you will probably not notice that much of a difference between it and the 2017 model. And at first glance there isn't, but there are a host of very subtle, but nonetheless very important improvements to the thing. It's slightly longer, slightly wider, it's got a bit more room up front, particularly headroom, than the old model. But the most important thing about the 2018 X3, in my opinion, is that you can still get a 6-cylinder engine with this thing. BMW has resisted the trend of going to 4-cylinder only engines, which just seems to be proliferating like kudzu across the landscape, and chiefly because of pressure to keep fuel economy high in order to keep Uncle off the back of the car companies. But even better than the fact that a 6-cylinder engine is still available in the X3 is that it's an even stronger 6-cylinder engine than used to be available. The 3-liter 6 now is up to 355 horsepower, and that is a 55 horsepower jump from last year. That's pretty solid. Also, the standard 2-liter 4-cylinder gets an 8 horsepower bump over last year's 2.0-liter 4-cylinder. And even better than all of that, the X3 is based on a rear-wheel drive layout. And the only other vehicle in this class that is similar is the Mercedes GLC, and it also offers a 6. But the BMW that we're looking at here is substantially quicker than the Benz. It also tows more, by the way. The tow rating is up to 4,400 pounds. But most of the vehicles in this class, including, for example, the Audi Q5 and also the Lexus NX 300, are built around car-type front-wheel drive layouts. The BMW we're looking at is based on a sports car-like rear-wheel drive layout. The engine and transmission are mounted front to back instead of sideways in the engine bay. And the upside to that is that weight is more evenly distributed across the vehicle, which is very, very handy when you're cornering. Now, to give front-wheel drive its due, front-wheel drive gives you better traction in snow because the weight is over the drive wheels, and it helps to plant the drive wheels. But this thing has tremendous traction and handling tenacity, and that's the main reason that I dig it. Also, let's have a look at the inside and show you some of the other updates before I go back inside where it's not raining to complete the written portion of this review. The interior pretty much looks the same as before. Again, subtle updates. The chief update being that the screen is now a touch screen. Formerly, you had to use this iDrive mouse thing, rotate this knob, push, and so on. You'd select and enter what you wanted, but now if you like, you can touch screen, and I'll try and demonstrate it for you here. So let's see, let's go from Howard to Raw Dog. So you can click through the various menus now by touch, which is kind of nice to have that functionality and the backup redundant functionality of that as well. Otherwise, largely BMW-ish and not a radical departure from the prior. The instrument cluster, as you can see, it looks analog, but in fact it's a hybrid. The numerals are still analog and fixed, printed silkscreened on a surface, but the needles actually are entirely digital. So that's kind of a cool, interesting melding of concepts. Anyway, I will have more for you shortly up at EPAutos.com, the net's best libertarian gearhead site. Also, by the way, we have fresh EP Auto magnets available, though I'm going to have to probably do something about this because more and more vehicles now have aluminum tailgates or trunks or rear panels, and it's getting hard for those magnets to stick on those aluminum panels, but we'll figure something out. Anyway, thanks for viewing, and we will catch up with you again soon.